Hey everyone, back for another video, and today I've been wanting to talk about something that I've heard news about recently, and that was of Gigabash. And if you want to know, to sum up first what Gigabash is, it's a new Kaiju fighting game that came out I think in August. I think it was August. Anyway, I've just found out. Well, not really just found out, but basically a few days ago, Godzilla is going to be in the game. And to me, because also I played the game, I actually was playing it just a few minutes ago, and I've been thinking, what ideas and what things or ideas will they do for this Godzilla collaboration? I've been thinking, because also I found out, not just Godzilla's gonna be in the game, I found out also they're told Kaiju gonna be in it. And I wanted to do a discussion video of what things will they add for this Godzilla collaboration. So first, because I actually have a really cool story idea, and I'll get to that last because that's the cool part. First, I want to talk about Godzilla himself. The thing is that I'm gonna have to really think about is that we gotta really think about right now is that Reiwa is kind of the Godzilla archetype in it, and some of the things Reiwa does are kind of similar to Godzilla. So we gotta think about is what does Godzilla have to have that makes him different from Reiwa? Obviously, he needs to have his atomic breath, obviously, but what other moves should he have? Because another thing I've been thinking about from that little teaser, it could be its own version of Godzilla. And I say that because they seem like they're mixing a lot of the different versions of Godzilla. They have the charging from legendary Godzilla. They have the atomic breath that kind of sounds like the Showa. Because I also, and a little bit of the oh my god, there was another Showa beam roar, like a sound. I think it was from one of the early movies. It was like it was just a straight beam sound. It wasn't like the atomic breath sound, but they mixed two of those in there. Also, they have the Heisei roar, so they kind of mislead us a lot. So it makes me wonder, it could be their own version of Godzilla to fit into this Gigabash game. And made me think, that could give the possibility of other skins for Godzilla. Because Gigabash has skins. You can make the character look a certain way. So I've been thinking, what if Godzilla's skins are actually his different version, like the different versions of him from the movies? For example, the Showa or the Heisei, Millennium, one of the Millennium ones, because Millennium, there's different types of versions of Godzilla in those movies. But also monsters, they can add all of those if they want, really. And I think that could actually work a lot. And I think that might be the most likely answer. But also the bigger question is, what Toho Kaiju will they use? I don't want to say just yet, because we don't really know how much they're going to add. They could add 10 or 5 or whatever. It could be any number. So I don't know yet, but I know I'm betting you they'll add the main 5 first, basically. Or main 4. Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah, and Mechagodzilla. It's no given. I feel like they're going to add them either way, because Toho would want them to. But who knows what other characters they'll add, and I don't want to go into too much, because it's kind of like one of the situations where I'm like, I need to really think about it. But there's one I can think about, and that's Gigan. But anyway, I'll probably make that its own video, because that's a whole different discussion. But anyway, let's talk about the story mode, because I kind of feel that we'll get one for Godzilla, because they're making this a really big collaboration, because also it's Godzilla, one of the biggest icons of all time. And it makes me think. I've been thinking about this a lot. because they had a tweet also about, oh, Godzilla being from a different universe. That's kind of what they implied. So it made me think of a cool story idea. Listen to this, guys. And Gigabash, I know you're probably not going to see this video, but if you do, take notes. Okay, so I feel that the collaboration should either be connected to one of the endings from the Gigabash stories. Maybe the Pemgiris or like any of them, really. Godzilla shows up, right? He comes before a portal. But I kind of want to say that is with Gorgon. I want to say, because Gorgon goes into where Reiwa's lair is. Godzilla, there's a portal that opens up, right? Gorgon comes out of the lair, right? Godzilla comes through. And maybe some other Toho Kaiju, they go, but they're not like, but the thing is, right? The other Toho Kaiju, they don't come out of the same portal as Godzilla. They're actually all over the world. It's kind of like No Way Home, right? Where they kind of all spread out. And Godzilla sees Gorgon, right? Gorgon is pissed off because he's like, get off my home. Godzilla's confused, but fights, right? Godzilla wins. Beats him, right? But before he finishes, right? Reiwa shows up. And Godzilla vs. Reiwa, right? I want to make it be like, right? Where you fight Reiwa, right? And after you, and kind of where Reiwa starts to overpower Godzilla, right? But then Godzilla sees that Giga, what was it called? It's like a Giga Core. And Godzilla sees that and senses and like kind of smells the power through it, bites it, and then he turns into like, I don't know, Super Godzilla or something. Beats Reiwa when Reiwa was giant also, because Reiwa also turns giant. Then, after he beats him, right, we're going to do what Godzilla's Kong did, alright? Godzilla, Godzilla slaps his tail against Reiwa's face, right? Reiwa falls down. Godzilla puts his foot on his chest, right? And then Godzilla roars at his face, you know? And Reiwa roars back. But Godzilla doesn't kill him because he is impressed with him, and he believes, and Godzilla sees him as, okay, you are the king of this world, of like this, you know, the Titans in this world. So I will let you live. It's kind of like King Kong, and I kind of want to do that because I've been thinking about it, and I think this will be a cool idea. I don't think they'll do it exactly, but I hope it happens. But also, I've not thought any further. But if we're gonna have King Ghidorah in it, I assume maybe King Ghidorah, maybe we'll have like a 1v2, because I've seen those kind of missions. Maybe Godzilla also fights, I don't know, Mecha Godzilla with Thunder Tross or something. Maybe they both fight that. I don't know. That's what I can think of. But then, like Godzilla and like, I want to say Godzilla and Reiwa like team up. They team up to fight the 2 final bosses. And I want it to be, alright, because this will be freaking cool. Godzilla Reiwa versus Pemgiris and King Ghidorah. I think this should happen because it's kind of like Godzilla versus the Gigan movie, where it's Godzilla and Geras and versus Gigan and King Ghidorah. That will be awesome. Reiwa fights Pemgiris. Godzilla fights King Ghidorah. Godzilla fights King Ghidorah, puts him, I don't know, throws him to space or something. And Godzilla, you know, I don't know, Godzilla, like, I want to say, I know this will never happen, but I have to see Godzilla shake hands with Reiwa in the end, after they beat them. And then that'll be it. Genius. It'll be genius. That's probably what's not going to happen, but whatever, I'll call that, that's just a pipe dream I thought about. But yeah, those are the things I can think about right now. We'll probably get a lot more info on what this collaboration will have. Because the things we know about is Godzilla being in the game and other Toho Kaiju. Who knows if we'll get other maps or also story mode. I just gave the story my idea because, you know, it'll be fun. It's just fun. But anyway, that's really all I had to say. It's a short video. But I will have a One Punch Man chapter reaction this week. because it will come out, I think, around Thursday or Wednesday, around that time. And I promise I'll do a reaction. I hope it doesn't come too late, so I don't need to upload it around, I don't know, middle of the night or something. But anyway, that's all I had to say. See you guys next time.